Hi guys, today I'm starting the vlog off really late. It is 6:45 at night and Kyle was actually at work. He ended up coming home. I went to go feed Makayla and I noticed that her leg was huge, like literally huge. So what happened was she had botox in her legs on the 3rd of November. It is the 15th today. Yeah, it's the 15th today. And so when I went to go feed her, she had a huge leg and only one side. She's been really irritable lately. Kind of like on and off with being warm and cold. We've had to increase her oxygen. She's just been not herself, I guess, the last couple weeks since Botox. And it's weird because she didn't have a reaction to Botox the last time, so I wasn't expecting one this time. And I ended up calling the center where the doctor is out of that does her Botox, and they said to take her to the hospital right away. So I had 3 options. First option was to go to our local hospital. They have no technician there, x-ray technician, so they'd have to call one in, and they don't have an ultrasound machine there. So that was kind of out of the question, but yet it was the closest if it was an emergency. Then we have one that is 30 minutes away, but it's like a 4-hour wait guaranteed, which the doctor is out of that hospital, but I knew that she wouldn't be there, so it was kind of pointless. So then I called my pediatrician's hospital that we go to for like complex care and like where we stay now if she's sick. So I called there because we have what's called direct admit, so we can bypass emerge and go directly to the pediatrics floor. So I called there and the nurse said that she would call the doctor and then get back to me. So I knew right then and there that it wasn't like such an emergency. So then she called me back and the doctor said that to give her 1 dose of Benadryl and 1 dose of Tylenol and wait a half an hour to 45 minutes to see if the swelling goes down. I let her know like all the symptoms and all that, and I told her that we actually have an appointment tomorrow there for complex care. So I think that's why they were gonna try and help us out as much as they could over the phone instead of like having us come in. So that's what we did. We called around to try and find Benadryl because nothing's open. And luckily the gas station just down the road had it. So I'm just about to check her leg now and we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, so it's been 45 minutes and I'm just gonna check it and see what it's like. She's calm now, so hang on, beauty. Oh. Here we go, beauty, huh? What's going on? Okay. Oh, it looks bigger, Kyle.
I know you don't want to, but...
So, I don't know.
That's way bigger.
It's really hard to tell on camera, but...
It looks like it's moving down my leg.
Yeah.
Just that one part's getting fatter. Because this part wasn't big when I came home an hour ago.
Well, it was, but it looks bigger. So I guess we're going. I don't know. It's hard for you to tell on camera, but if I go like this, you can see like how squishy it is, and then this is just like tight. And it's just like huge compared to. I'll try and show you this one. She's so much bigger. So, I don't know, I guess we're...
Here's your going, honey.
Oh, I was really hoping it was just gonna work.
Yeah, maybe they can go there. Maybe the doctor can order antibiotics or something when you get there, and then, you know.
Sucks. So anyways, I showered quickly during the half hour because I felt like I haven't showered in days. We've been super busy doing things around the house, except for my house is a mess. And now I guess I'm headed to the hospital. Okay, so long story short, we're at a local hospital. She's okay. You look okay, don't you? And her leg's still swollen. It's actually more swollen. But the doctor thinks it's an infection. Huh?
Because there's heat there.
So we're gonna get her some antibiotics. And then we'll, hopefully, it'll help. Do you mind? So, mom's here, dad's here, as you saw. And we're just hanging out.
Antibiotics.
Yeah, we're gonna get 2 doses, one for tonight and one for tomorrow night. So, Clavulin.
Tomorrow morning.
Clavulin is what she's actually had before. So, there we go. Okay, watch what mom does. Instant, like she's like so calm. Oh, beauty. You're such a tough chickie, huh? Yeah, and then we're gonna have to move her. Look at her. She's so sleepy.
Is that weird? That's weird.
I'm not even
You're
rubbing her
weird.
hard.
I
Look
know,
at-
but
I'm not even touching her, like hardly, and she's going right.
No,
Look.
she
well, maybe she don't like it.
no, she
No.
likes it. She's
Are you
calm.
kidding? She's like,
Yeah, she's like, screw you people. I'm
she's
gonna
like,
sleep
sure,
here.
just keep rubbing my eyes. It's alright, I gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, she's calm. She's hanging out.
She loves it.
Hmm?
She loves. Feels nice.
Look at,
eh?
oh, that's from me touching her though
Yeah, but
earlier.
from me too.
Yeah,
doing
she's
that.
just so sensitive.
But I'm not even hardly.
Look at her
touching
hair. It looks like she has a mohawk. Look in the camera. It doesn't look like it's a
So now
ponytail.
we know what she looks like, a punk rocker.
Here, we'll move it.
Mommy, mommy,
There.
mommy.
There.
Aw.
Now she looks like the girl off of Napoleon Dynamite that has the thing out of the side of her head. The ponytail that comes out of the side of the head. That's funny. Oh, kid. Say there's nothing wrong with me. I got a fat leg, but that's okay. We are on our way home. Baby Girls is doing good. She's actually like sleeping. You can't see her, but yeah. So we're on our way home. I guess it went well. We were only there for, we literally walked in, we waited for the nurse, like triage, for a few minutes. The nurse took us in right away, and she did her vitals. And then the doctor came in pretty much right away, said, okay, I'm gonna give you an antibiotic, and then that was it. So they gave us one antibiotic dose for tonight, and we just gave that to her in the hospital, and then we also gave her one, or have one for the morning, so that gives us a little bit of time to get to a pharmacy to get it drawn up. So I don't know, I guess I'm glad we didn't go to our like pediatric hospital and we went local, because it would have really sucked waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh, and I didn't even explain that yet. No, I didn't. So I'll have to explain that later. But yeah, I'm just glad we went local. I'm home and Kyle's just getting Makayla into bed, and I haven't eaten dinner yet. So I'm gonna make some pierogies, because Kyle has to have dinner tomorrow night as well. So I'm just gonna get that going, and I'll kind of explain what happened tonight. I originally talked to the nurse at our pediatrician's hospital, which is our complex care hospital. So the nurse said basically give her Benadryl and Tylenol, and then in a half hour to 45 minutes check and see if it's gotten better. If it hasn't, call, and then head to basically a hospital. And I said, well, our nearest hospital doesn't have an x-ray machine or an ultrasound machine, so I would probably just go to their hospital, which our pediatrician is from. So we started getting ready and I headed on my way to the hospital. I called them while we were on our way, and they basically said, it was a different nurse, and they said that they didn't know anything about what I had called about, and they weren't expecting us, and it was just kind of like, she wasn't very nice. She wasn't like rude, but she just wasn't like helpful. So I told her that the doctor had suggested that we would come to the hospital, and we were on our way there, and it would take 50 minutes to get there. So then she actually ended up calling me back and said that the doctor was not expecting us, and that we were supposed to head to our local hospital. And then I had to explain that, well, I told the nurse that I was gonna go there because the local hospital would probably not be worth it. And she said, well, if you come here, it's probably gonna be a 4-hour wait anyways. We are almost to full capacity, which means like fully booked in rooms, and they had an emergency C-section gonna be happening. So we just kind of like said like, oh, like, okay, well, we can't really do anything about it. And then we just kept driving like a few more minutes, or no, we sat there, and we ended up turning around and started heading to our local hospital, because we figured at least if we went to our local hospital, we could get looked at right away, and then they can always transfer us to our other hospital by ambulance if needed. Really?
I was gonna try to sing up on you.
No.
Where's all the pills?
Everything's right there. So we ended up calling our pediatrician's hospital back and just said that we were gonna head to our local hospital instead. And they said it was probably a good idea because they were going to send us to Emerge anyways. And normally with that hospital, we're able to bypass Emerge and go straight to the floor. So it would have been just like an all-night event to see what was wrong. So we got to our local hospital and I explained what happened, and the nurse was really nice. We go there, well, used to go there all the time, and they took us in right away, did her vitals. Her oxygen was sitting really, really low, but I just thought it was weird because she was showing no signs that she was struggling breathing. So we upped her a little bit, and she still sat pretty low, so I was okay with it, unless it was directly affected by her swollen leg. So the doctor ended up coming pretty much right away because they don't like to see low numbers for oxygen. They want to see like numbers at a certain point. So I told them like I wasn't really concerned unless they thought it was directly related to the leg. So that's why they got the doctor in right away. The doctor came in, looked at her leg, felt it, noticed that the one leg was a little bit warmer than the other, and basically said that he thought it was an infection because of the warmth. When I had first looked at her and her leg was that way, she was not warm between the two different legs, so I couldn't tell that when I was on the phone with my other hospital, but it was definitely different when we were at our local hospital, and I think it had to do with her sitting in her chair and maybe like the blood started flowing, and that's what happened. So they gave us a prescription and we were on our way. They gave us one dose right in a hospital and then one to take home. It has to stay in the fridge, but we got one to take home, and then that way we can get some prescription in the morning. This is kind of like a tell-all, but basically Makayla has never been allergic to anything. We've never had any problems with that, And when we gave her the Benadryl, I thought it was kind of weird that she would be allergic to something, because you would think the allergic reaction would happen pretty much, you know, within the first week at least. But it's been 2 weeks. So I think that's pretty much all. I'm just gonna make this here. I'm gonna eat because I'm starving, and then we have a busy day tomorrow again. It's good because we get to see our pediatrician tomorrow anyways, so she can even look at her and do a follow-up. So we're sitting here in Emerge now because this hospital has no beds, and we're waiting for blood work. We had x-rays and an ultrasound done, and then the doctor will be in when she's done her clinic day to decide what we're doing, whether we're going home or staying here for the night. So I sure hope I don't have to stay in Emerge, because as you can see, there's no bed. Very, very uncomfortable chairs. So, we'll see. It's now going on 5 o'clock, and I've been here since 1. And I am completely exhausted. So exhausted. And Mom and Dad have Damien, and they're just staying in town until we know what's going on. Oh, it's just ridiculous. So, I don't know. We are here at Sick Kids. We just got here and we'll be headed to Emerge soon. I'm exhausted. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like close to 9. Yeah, so we just got here and we'll be seeing what happens from here. Okay, she just got her first cast. First
3 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, exactly 3 o'clock. You tough chicky poo, huh? You kid. What are we gonna do with you? Love you.
Oh, hey, it's time for coffee. You know where to leave, but be going somewhere.
Well, we're gonna be going up to the pediatric floor and staying overnight for the next couple hours when it becomes shift change.
Yeah, well, it depends on a lot too, so you get down to the fracture clinic to get them to put something on.
So they're probably gonna put a proper cast on tomorrow.
That's just to hold the brake, so it
But at least she's got something. Oh, kid, what are we gonna do with you? Huh? What are we gonna do? You've been such a good girl. You haven't cried once. Mommy's a big baby compared to you. Yeah, you look very beautiful right now. Look at how pretty your shirt is, huh? You're so beautiful.
It's a fun tour for us to sleep up there.
I love you.
We both came to sleep in those pretty little plug couch things.
Well, we might have no choice. It is day 2 in Sick Kids, and we are getting a new cast today, and then hopefully going straight home. It's already going on 11:30, and the doctors were supposed to be here at like 9. They never came, so the orthopedic tech or whatever they are came in and discussed about what's going to happen with her cast, and we're gonna get that started hopefully soon. So she's done really well. She had a good night. She was quiet pretty much the whole night. Huh? Can't see you. There. Seeping. So yeah, she's doing good. We didn't get much sleep. How many hours did you get? 2? Maybe 2.5?
2 up here, not even.
Yeah, and then he slept an hour in a merge. I got like 3 up here, but only like next to nothing in a merge. So I think we got roughly the same amount. We were hoping to nap before we leave, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen that way.
We'll have to stop somewhere on the way home.
Yeah, we can stop and rest, or
Get a breather.
even if we just
Probably
lay,
get something to eat, because I'm not going to eat here now again.
even if we just have a quick nap in the car or whatever. But at least she's getting taken care of, and our nurse is super awesome today. Super awesome, which makes things so much easier when you have a nice nurse, because even our night nurse wasn't the nicest. So it's really nice when you have a nice nurse. I don't think I've ever shown you guys the rooms in Sick Kids, but I'll show you. So you walk in and you have a curtain, and you have your bed, and so there is a couch / bed. They always give you 1 chair. Always have a window in here. It's very important to Sick Kids that kids get to see night and day naturally. So every single window, or every single room in this hospital has a window, even the ones that are in like the lobby area, and I can maybe show that after. But so then you have a table always, and you always have your emergency stuff, and that's for like needles and stuff, sink, and you always get a TV and a DVD player. And then, so that's the couch, and then those are cushions that go on the back. Normally there's 3. I don't know why there's 1 missing, but you have a closet and some hooks, and then of course a window. You always get a nightstand, and you used to have an alarm clock, but now they give you like iPod or iPhone docking stations, so pretty cool. And then of course all her machines and stuff, oxygen and that. This room actually has a lift, which very rarely do we get a room with a lift. But yeah, so then you have your bathroom. So you have a full bathroom, you have your toilet, your sink, mirror, and paper towels. Toilet paper goes in there, and a full shower. So they're not the greatest showers because this only goes to the height of a child, but you can take this off and shower yourself down. So it's super awesome that parents get to stay here full time and use full amenities. So one reason why we love Sick Kids. Oh, and underneath the bed is all storage. So, hey kid, there we go. Room tour complete. Huh? Should call it an apartment tour. Oh, and I should mention that they have a little kitchen kitchenette where there's a fridge you can keep food. They have a microwave and a toaster and like various snacks for kids and stuff. So that's awesome too. And then of course downstairs they have like the cafeteria and stuff. So that's our apartment tour of Sick Kids. So maybe I'll just show you. Our outside view isn't the greatest, but at least it's something. Buildings and more buildings. So looks like a nice day out. Probably chilly, but so there we go.
I never thought I'd see the day where my kid would have a big cast.
Right? Well, it will look a little nicer than
Yeah.
this thing.
I honestly, it's funny because the resident doctor downstairs in Emerge said, yeah, you'll get people to sign it. I'm like, I didn't even think of like all that. I'm like, it's been years since I have had a cast, so I'm like, I didn't even think about something like that. And I definitely didn't think about color, because we never got color when we were kids, so.
So we're keeping the cast dry. So sponge baths.
Yep.
No putting anything inside the cast.
Yeah.
Because he's that quite a bit.
Yeah. And then it's important that when you're, you know, when she's resting, that you're elevating the whole leg.
Yes.
And not just leaning on the heel of the cast. So we don't want any sores or skin issues or anything.
Yeah,
So just supporting all the way.
Yeah. So is that height okay, like even where you have it now, like, or higher, or
No,
lower?
that's good.
or- Yeah, okay.
Just a few pillows, support the whole
Yeah.
length of the cast, not just specifically
Yes.
at the heel.
Yes.
Trying to leave the heel pressure free, so.
Okay, so like here,
Yeah,
mainly?
yeah.
Okay.
Support the cast, but then leave the heel
Yeah, okay.
free. We're almost done.
Mom, do you want me to bring more food? It's ordered, or do you think we should just leave her with the
No,
towel?
I think she's probably okay.
Okay,
I don't wanna knock her out completely.
okay.
Yeah, no.
Just let me know if you think she gets a little more
Yeah,
uncomfortable,
I will
and,
for
and
sure.
we have that as an option.
Yeah, okay, perfect,
Okay.
thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, it sets 3 to 5 minutes, it sets pretty quick.
Mhm.
That's when you have some warm life.
Yes.
Yeah, last night me and the resident doctor were holding the leg and the other guy was trying to put the plaster on and we were all both trying to hold it.
But I
When you
guess-
guys do this every day, I guess it goes
Yeah.
a lot quicker than
Well,
you just know what to do.
and I guess rolls are much nicer than the plastic
Yes.
strips,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, 'cause the plaster's trying to hold it and we're trying to hold it for him to keep in place and.
And this dries quicker as well, right? Yeah. So how long do you give it, like, completely to?
Another couple minutes, 2
Yeah,
minutes.
okay,
All stickiness is
So quick, eh?
over.
I'll take it.
Okay?
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so
Done, done, done.
much.
Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun. There it is. Don't put it on Facebook yet, please.
I'm not, don't worry.
Look at how bright pink it is. Kid, what is going on? Oh my goodness. You might as well have a full body cast. Huh? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're all ready to go. We're heading out. It's only 20 to 2, so not bad. And there's the foot. Looks a little bit better with the same colors everywhere, huh, kid? We're gonna go home, okay? Love you. Ready? There's the atrium. Oh, so this is what I meant about windows in every room. So even the rooms on the inside have windows, and then they have the whole glass. I can't even show you right. Glass up at the top. So elevators awaits. And there's the emergency No, that's the washroom. That's the emergency. So we sat there last night while waiting, and then we were up there. So there we go. It's okay, they gave me enough on mine anyways.
It smells hot.
Ooh, smells hot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean like
I
spicy
smell the
hot?
peppers.
I wish I had like I need like a tabletop thing to go there. Not much different than the original.
No.
What do you think, beautiful kid? Well, I guess I should turn off my camera because it's gonna die. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. We still have a few stops. We have Walmart and Costco to do before we get home. Sorry, you have to look at these eyes. They're tired. There we go. So we have Walmart and Costco to go to, pick up a few things.
There's still an hour to go
And then
home.
we still have a whole hour or more to get home. So if you like this video, well, not liked it, but I don't even know what to call it. But anyways, like this video, leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, hit that notification button so that you're getting my videos right away, and we will talk to you next time. Bye. Can you say bye?
No.